Okay, so first we need to configure the backend to accept uploading the files. To do that, we need to install a library called Multer. Like any library, we do npm install Multer, and with this we will install the library and use it to upload files to our server. And as always, we do constant Multer and required Multer. Let's see the documentation of this library. If you go to Google and type Multer, you will see the npm packages, the npm website, where we have all the usage of this library. To see more detailed usage or up-to-date usage, you can go to the home page of the library. So here I click on it and it will take me to the home page of Multer library. So the simplest usage of this library will be as the following, how it's in the documentation. So first of all, we need a form, and this form will be provided by the postman, how we will see later. And the first usage here that we can call the Multer library and then configure it with the destination on our server of the folder. So when the user upload any file through the form, it will be stored in the uploads folder, which will be in the root of the backend application. And after that, in every post request, for example, we have a product post, we need to pass also not only the URL and the function of request and response, we need also to pass the upload. I mean the upload configuration from Multer. So here we can pass the upload and we say a single and we pass the field name which is sent from the front end. So as you see here, the field name is called avatar and here it's passed in the request. But here the uploaded file will be exactly the same name where the user uploaded it. So we will have a problem when a customer the admin will upload the file, he will have, for example, another file with the same name. So then this file will replace the old file. And in this case, we have a problem between the products. Maybe I will lose some products names or some products images. So the best way, we need to have more control on naming the files and naming the destination. So for example, we need, whenever the uploaded file is uploaded, we need to rename it somehow to a unique name and then store it in our server. To do that, in Multer library, there is another option of having a full control on the name of files, which is called disk storage. And with this example, we are going to build our upload API. So we will use this part. Let's take it exactly the same and copy it to our application. And we will say that storage is Multer disk storage, which has two fields, the control on the destination and the control of the file name. The destination will be a function where it has the request itself and the file and the callback. The callback will be returned if there is an error in uploading and we assign the destination in it. So here, let's put our upload destination. We can call it public and uploads. So we will have a folder called public uploads. We can create this folder. So we can say here in the back end, we can say uploads, and inside it, we will have public first, public, and this public will be in the root level. So it will have, for example, here, and the uploads folder will be inside it. So here now we have public uploads. So in the future, when we upload the file, we will see it here located directly in the public uploads. And in the file name, it will be the same. It will contain the request and the file, and we need somehow to rename the file to fit on our needs and how it will be located in uploads. So there is another way, like he is creating here, for example, some random mathematics to have a random naming of the application or of the file, and then he put the original file name with dash and the unique suffix which he created before. Let's do another way. So I will create a constant. Let's call it file name. And this file name will be the file itself, which we got, dot original name. It's already defined. And then we say somehow to replace the spaces. It's not nice to have spaces in the naming of the files on the server, because when you have the URL, you will have ugly URL where it will replace like with %2 for the spaces. But here we can have exactly or replace the spaces with split. So I'm splitting the file name based on space and replace or join again this space with a dash. You can also use another way, which is, for example, dot replace every space with a dash. Both ways are fine. So we can also add some prefix or suffix to this name. So here we can say the file name, and for example we can say date not now. So here date not now method, if we see it, it will return the number of the day. So we can try it with the console of the Google Chrome. You can say date dot now, and you will see that you got the number of the date and the time now. So this is a great unique number to create our files. So after that, we have created a constant. Let's make it as a constant, not as a var. And this constant is called upload. We can call it, for example, upload options. And this upload options, we need to pass it to our post request where we are creating the product. Exactly the same way how it's described in Multer library. So if we see here that we have also the upload, single, and avatar, and the field name. So the field name, we need to send it from the front end. So here we say upload options dot single and the field name where I want to send from the front end. So I say, for example, image. But here when we are creating the product, we are passing request.body.image. This is wrong. We need to edit this field to have the full path of the image. So Multer already sent us with this request the file. So we can say, for example, constant file name is request.file.filename, and this file name coming from here where we set up the file name of the uploaded file. So we will have the name exactly like how we have it in this way, like the file original name replaced with dashes and then dash the date.now. Let's do it in this way. We have a file name and then we put the file name here. But when I want to fetch this data in the front end and I want to see the, or for example display the image in the front end, I will have issue that I will get only the file name. For example, I will get image 3030.jpg. And this is a problem for us because in the front end doesn't know the original path of the file. We need somehow to have the full path with the URL also of the backend. So I will say HTTP localhost 3000 and the upload folder, and then the image with the name and the extension. We forgot also here to add the extension, so we have the file name only like this. We need also to edit the file name options here to have also with the extension. We will see that when we are validating the file in the next lectures. But now let's focus on this part, that we need the full URL, not only the file name. For that, we need to build somehow this string. So we can say constant, we can say base path, like the base path of the application, and we can do it with backticks somehow like request dot, it has some field called protocol. And this protocol will return for me the HTTP. And then we will see that we have colon slash slash, and we need to pass the host. So we can also do it in the same way. We can say request.get, getting a specific field called host. This is the way how to get the host from the request. So now we build our base path. Let's add for it also the part where we are saying the folder where it is uploaded. So we need to add also this part. So we can say it like this. And then we add only the file name. So we can say here, after that, we have backticks, base path, and the file name. In this way, we build our API URL or uploaded file URL in that way. We have the base path, which is this part, and the file name, which is this part. Let's try that now with the Postman and try out if everything is working fine.